I feel like a goddamn idiot doing this. I'm not even gonna lie here. And you can see all the shit on my bed here, which is even annoying me now more, but here it is. Hey everyone, this is Geeky Panda here, ready guys, with another one of my videos. This time, I'm gonna be doing more vlog content on my YouTube channel. I mentioned in my streams and on my Discord that I want to do more vlogs about my life, about all things, gaming and anime that I, love and enjoy. But on a personal note, I want you all to know more about me, and specifically me going and getting back into the dating game. Now, a little bit about me here. I've been plenty of relationships and all that dating stuff, starting from high school to, 7 years ago, I should say. About 7 to 8 years ago was my last relationship, and the last time I've been on a date was 5 years ago. I'm not gonna lie, a good chunk, most of the relationships, I messed up a lot. I didn't cheat or anything, I fucked up. I'm not gonna fucking lie here, I'm not gonna sugarcoat that shit. And others, they, broke up with me for one reason or another, and it sucks that some reasons where I didn't know what I had until I lost it. Other reasons, I was just being a fucking idiot, and I didn't even know it. So, and the one thing I can say is, like, when I look back at my past mistakes in relationships, at least I know they were mistakes, so I can try to avoid making the same mistake again. It's just hard, with me, it's a lot easier for me to, let's say, I saw this quote, it's a lot easier for me to like, coordinate with my friends online saying there's a motherfucker in East Hallway Wing with a shotgun than me trying to express my feelings with, like, anxiety and depression and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's, there's a lot of stuff going on, but, 7 8 years ago was my last relationship, and for a while I just started, just do my own thing, work on myself a little bit, all that daniness. I started to slowly building up my confidence again. During PAX East, actually, there was someone I met. I opened up to a lot, actually. I'm not gonna fucking lie. I actually felt like I could trust this person a lot. I'm like, when I open up, especially how I, the way, how I did it, I felt like I was, like, extremely vulnerable. Like, that's the feeling I hate, is being extremely vulnerable when I open up, because I don't know, like, I don't want to be hurt again. No one wants to be hurt again. And we kept talking for a while after, and, but she just stopped messaging me. And so I kind of got back to my little corner, and yeah. And not too long ago, I actually, I've been using OkCupid and Facebook dating, which I know you guys are going to be like, Panda, what the fuck? OkCupid is one thing, but Facebook dating, god damn it, Panda. Like, I know some of you are going to say that in the comments and stuff like that, and I know some people have been, like, mentioning, like, use Bumble or Bumbly or something like that. I don't know. And I found someone, they liked me back, we started talking, it was very slow, and when I talk about this on my streams, I make sure I not mention their names, I don't show their pictures or anything, I just say what they have, like, on their profile, that's pretty much it, Like, I know people judge my profile to, like, the most, like, a Sherlock Holmes style thing, to the 6th degree, So but yeah, someone liked me back. We started messaging. It was slow at first, very slow at first, but because I didn't know what to fucking say. Like, for me, I have a problem with liking someone and never sending the first message, because I don't know what to say. I don't know how to initiate first contact here. So to me, I'm like, this is a science I have not mastered, an equation that I don't even know. This is fucking, Mile High Club and Call of Duty 4 veteran difficulty, which I only beat once, by the way. So eventually we got more comfortable talking to each other. We actually sent gifts back and forth and some memes, which is awesome. But we scheduled a date. And it was at this Hawaiian place that I'd never been to, and I was pumped because, I was born and raised in Oahu, and I was like, yeah, let's do this, let's check this place out. Sadly, there was an announcement that there was going to be a huge blizzard on that Saturday, and I mentioned, hey, if you want to reschedule, it's fine with me, safety first, right? And she was like, no, let's see how it goes. Sometimes, they say one thing and it's only like 1 to 3 inches. I'm like, yeah, you know what, you're right. The day of the date on Saturday, which she stopped messaging me a few days beforehand, which I figure, she's really busy. She works as an RN, so I'm like, you know what? She's really busy. People who work in, like, hospitals, especially the ER, they got a lot on their mind. So On the day that it happened, I sent her a message saying like, "Hey, how you holding up over there?" Because I kid you not, I looked outside and you couldn't even see 5 feet in front of you because the snow was coming down that hard and the wind was blowing that bad. Never got a message back. Later on, you can actually see that I think they deleted the message or deleted their profile and stuff like that. And I'm like, ah. And it was funny because I was excited because I told my coworkers about it. I told my stream I was excited about it. You know, I was like, you know what? I'm excited. I'm worried, but I'm like anxiety, but you know, I'm excited, and it didn't happen. You know, whatever. You know, sometimes, and then I realized, you know, when it comes to online dating, it's just things are just so different than meeting someone in real life and just getting to know them. And online dating, it's like, and it's just very weird, you know. Like I feel like we're more judgmental, and I feel like as well it's like, you know, you have multiple options. Like, you know, we'll go with this person first, and that doesn't work. We have the backup plan and the backup of the backup plan. And I figured out I probably wasn't backup or to a backup plan or something like that. But yeah, I'm, you know, it sucks. Not gonna lie, but you know, I'm gonna try again, and I feel like that was a success in my book in a way where I was actually interacting with someone, messaging them. They message back. I'm like, you know, I'm rebuilding my confidence level. Basically, I'm not gonna lie, my confidence levels kind of goes up and down. You know, anxiety fueled, basically, pretty much. So I'm gonna try it again. I know Facebook dating is just such a wild card effect. You know, OkCupid. I know there's like plenty of fish, but I had to look in that dating app, Bumble or something like that, and I just don't know. Like, this is me getting back into the dating game. Like, when you grew up a military brat, either you're. It's funny too because with me and my sister, she really hates being alone. She really hates it. She likes, you know, there has to be someone there. For me, it's the polar opposite. But for me, because I know what it's like to be in a relationship and having someone there, you know, with me, I do miss it a lot at times, and I'm like, it's a really good feeling, you know. So, I feel really, I feel like a really like a fucking idiot, like explaining this, you know, like I'm unloading a little bit here, and I'm like, this is on our YouTube channel, Panda. So. But yeah, I figure, you know, I'm gonna get back into the dating game. You know, I got a better job now. I got a better paying, one of the better paying jobs that I've ever had in my life, and I'm extremely thankful for it. And I actually just got fully hired within the company, and I just signed up for my medical benefits, which is really, really fucking good, by the way. So I'm really happy about that. You know, paying off my bills and my debt. Eventually, I want to save up and move out. You know, but again, try dating during, you know. Me, Panda, trying to date during a pandemic. Worst timing ever, apparently. The one thing about me is, they don't have to be a gamer. They don't have to be an anime fan. They don't even have to be a geek at all. Like, but for me, like, as long as they allow me to enjoy my hobbies, you know, the same thing, you know, like I will, you know, they are very passionate about their hobbies, and I hope they respect me being passionate about my hobbies. And now, you know, I don't know, but especially back in high school, I was cared more about games than the relationship itself. And now I'm like, okay, there has to be a balance in all these things, you know, yin and yang, you know, the dark side and the light side of the force and all that dandy stuff. So, oh, do note that I will go off on little tangents here and there, and this will probably be edited in a little way, with maybe some cut-ins or just some music in the background, you know, all that dandy stuff. So, I'm gonna see, you know, there are. You know, I'm gonna try to do like a blog update, like for my dating life. I'll just do updates on what's been going on or what's happening, anything new happening. I don't want to necessarily do one every week if it's just gonna be the same thing, basically. So, but all I ask is like, well, what is your advice to give to this panda? You know, what dating site should I sign up for and check out? What's something I should do to help build up my confidence? You know, the one thing I want to do is, like, especially in OkCupid, if I like someone on there, I have to at least send the first message. You know, because they can see likes, but they can't see who's it from. So like, you have I want to make it a point that, you know, first message has to be out, has to be sent. You know, what could go wrong? What's the worst thing they could say? No, or not even respond. But at least I did the first message. You know, because that's my most uncomfortable moment. Is like that first message because I don't know what to do or don't know what to say. My friend's like, "Hey, talk a little bit about what's their profile, then follow up with a question, and hopefully they'll answer that question." I'm like, "Okay, I'll do that." So I'm gonna start doing that, even with the people with the people I've already liked on there. I'm gonna go back and be like, "Okay, let me just start sending these messages then, and actually try to communicate with them, try to talk to them, try to see what happens." So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'll give you guys a heads up on how many first messages I send in my next vlog. But again, if you guys have any advice, please post it down in the comment box. Please, no, please, I'm begging you at this point. If you enjoyed this, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well. Again, I'll just post video updates when something happens. I'll try not to do it every week, because if it's the same thing every week, then there's nothing new. So yeah, thank you all so much for coming in. You guys have been great. Thank you for being such an awesome community out there. I do a lot of gaming and all that daily stuff, but I'm going to try to do a lot of vlogs here so you all can know more about me. And this one, it's about my dating life. So above all else, keep being awesome, keep being safe. This is Geeky Panda here. I'm out. Stay geeky, my friends.